Okay, just throw out your name again, so
Sean Rojas.
okay. Okay. And we ready?
Good morning, shipmates. Good morning, Ms. Halsey. My name is third class Sean Rojas. I'm sure we're all kind of tired from walking to the library probably from Saturday, and hopefully my presentation can relax you, just like I believe my values can relax other people as well. So my top 3 values from the VIA survey was humor, fairness, and social intelligence, all in order. They were all given in like the high 4 category, which means it was very much like me. So for humor, I kind of went more into depth, looking into like the definition of it, and one of the things that stood out to me was bringing smiles to other people and just seeing the light side of things. So obviously, like in our environment, we're gonna go through a bunch of tough things, whether it's school, social interactions, or just our job in general. There's gonna be a bunch of hardships that we're going to face, and I think that having a character trait or a value in humor will be very important moving forward. For fairness, I was very surprised to see this because I tend to hold grudges, and that's one of the things I'm working on as a person. And using fairness, I think it would be a great value to have going into the fleet, move forward into a career even after the Coast Guard. And to me, fairness just means like giving people chances, like not judging them based on anything else, like not judging them based on like first interactions, but judging them based on like their performance, or based on like how well they're willing to like work for you or work hard for the jobs that they want to do. And then my third one was social intelligence. This was important to me because I believe social interactions in any environment, whether it's here, like at regular college, or just in the regular workforce, like it's very important. Connections are a huge thing for me. One of the things that I looked at for that one as well was being aware of the motives and feelings of other people. So as I said, you're going to be putting very hardships, and like the people under you are going to be putting hardships as well. And it's important to know, like to understand where they're coming from and be an understanding leader. And so I just included some pictures that kind of display this. You know, I thought that was a funny picture, humorous. And there's a picture of me and my platoon, and I just use that for fairness because when I came in, I didn't know any of them, and I gave them all a chance to be friends. And you know, we've grown a lot together, and now we're third class together. And then for this last one, this is me and my teammates. It's my social intelligence. You know, we work hard every day together. We go to practice, go to games together, and sometimes it's hard. And I feel like being aware of that just grows that relationships I have with them. I put how can I implement my values. Kind of touched on it a little bit already, but one of the big things was being an approachable leader. I kind of wanted to tie this back into the Healy case. Was the LT? She was very adamant about going on her dive. And like people knew it was wrong, but sometimes they didn't even approach her because she was the authority figure in that piece, or they just didn't want to deal with it. And I just think creating an environment where you can be approachable, whether you're right or wrong, is very important to success in a workplace environment, in and out of the military. And if you're not an approachable leader, you're not going to be as successful as you could be, even if you have potential for it. And then another one was create an environment that promotes questions and learning. So again, tying back into the Healy case, the third diver who didn't go on the dive, they knew that something was wrong, and they were kind of just worried about themselves, and so they just didn't go on it. Instead of questioning what was going on or questioning the safety of other people, they were just worrying about themselves because maybe they didn't want to question that authority figure. And I think that having an environment where you can question your leadership in a healthy manner, in a positive way, creates an environment where you can just flourish overall. I tie this into Jahari's window using my values of humor, fairness, and social intelligence. For me, I feel like it's very known to self and known to others, my values. I feel like it's good because I try to, if I know my values those are my top values, I want to work on them and make them even stronger if I can. And then for the unknown, I was kind of looking at my bottom values. I know we didn't have to include the lower values, but one of my lower values was forgiveness, and like I feel like that kind of ties back into fairness. And so that's one of the things I want to work on. But yeah, just using Jahari's window is one of the open areas I looked at, knowing the self and others knowing me as well. And then again, like I said, forgiveness is like a hidden area or unknown area. And I just feel like if you know more about your values that way, or you know what is going to make you a better leader or a better person overall, and you can focus on them, and you know, or if you know what's not going to make you a better person, you can focus on those as well, and just overall increase your success in life. Thank you.
that was good timing. You're 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's what we've already beat.
Okay, so before you get off the stage,